What's good, yo? Just posted a video a few minutes ago about the VMP nerf. Now, you gotta go watch that video, see what I said. But that's not the point of this video. This video is about the second best submachine gun being nerfed. Or the third best if you like the Pharaoh more. The Cuda. Now, the Cuda, I love it. You can shoot it from short range to long range, but the recoil is really, really good. It's basically no recoil. You put rapid fire on it, it still ain't got no recoil. But in nerf, they reduced the damage. Now, this may be good for VMP users because the VMP has one of the slower time to kills, and the Cuda used to be one of the best guns to compete with the VMP because of the damage. It only took 3 shots to kill, while the VMP might take 4 to 6 shots to kill. But the VMP, that fire rate is A1 on fleek. But now there's nothing done to it. Treyach has lied to us again. One bullet. The Cuda isn't the fastest firing weapon, but it's fast enough to get the job done. I'm using it right now, and I can still get streaks like I used to with the Cuda. I can still rush how I want to with the Cuda, because, quick tip, every time I get my streaks, especially the Wraith, the enemy team is going to stay in their spawn trying to shoot it down. So I just go in the spawn and shoot all of them up. And the other half of the team going to be trying to get inside, so they won't get shot by the Wraith. But the Cuda, you can still rush around with it. You can rush with it, you can head glitch with it, you can do everything with the Cuda. Treyach is not making changes to the SMGs. The SMGs are perfect. I love the SMGs in this game. Now, you see this gameplay. I'm using the Cuda, and I'm dropping stacks on stacks on stacks of score streaks. I'm playing. I'm not the Marky J or nothing. Now, I've been surfing YouTube for the past week, or since the patch came out. And many people are starting to use the Weevil because the Weevil has the same fire rate as the Cuda, and the recoil is very, stable. But the Weevil just cannot compete with the VMP and the Cuda. The Weevil doesn't have that much damage. Okay, it has a whole truckload of bullets in it, but it just can't. It just can't. There's no 2 SMGs like the Cuda in the VMP, besides maybe the Pharaoh. Let me say this. I used to be a Pharaoh user. Now, I like the Pharaoh, but it just doesn't work for me because I'm accurate, but I'm not the most accurate guy in the world. And it only takes 1 burst to kill with the Pharaoh. But I'm not going to hit all those shots every time. I'm sorry. And that's why I use the VMP and the Cuda. Now, if the Pharaoh was a fully automatic submachine gun, that would be like, the recoil would be like the Vesper. The recoil would be just like the Vesper before it got buffed again. But the Pharaoh would still have that good amount of damage. But that gun would be pretty overpowered for Nuketown. But I'm not here to talk about the Pharaoh. Now, apparently in the patch notes it says that the 3 to 5 shot kill on the Cuda, gone. So the first thing that popped in my mind was, oh, it takes more shots. So it's going to be like how many shots the VMP takes, because the VMP takes 4 to 6 shots. Now everybody, statistically, the Cuda is kind of, it's like buns now, if you think of it as statistics. Because if the Cuda takes the same amount of bullets as the VMP, then the VMP is going to melt anybody with the Cuda because the Cuda fire rate is nowhere near the VMP's. But you gotta stay away. You might have to stay a little further away from the VMP, but the VMP still has a tad bit of range. But I feel nothing. It's just like the 3 to 5 kill thing, whatever it's called, 3 to 5 bullets to kill. I don't think it turned into 4 to 6. I think it turned into 4 to 5. Now to make the Cuda very good, this is what I do. I always put on rapid fire. I always put on rapid fire to my Cuda. I will never, ever, unless I have to somehow start over again getting the attachments, I would never ever leave out rapid fire on the Cuda. Because the Cuda already has good enough damage. And it's not like they took down the damage on the Cuda. They basically took down the range. Because the Cuda can go across the map every time. Now that I got all that off my chest, Treyach, I'm not mad at you. I love your game. Your game is awesome once you learn how to get score streaks and get the gist of it. But just don't lie. It's so pointless. Because people are going to experience... Oh my god, this is the reason why you don't lie, Treyach. There are millions and millions of people who play your game. And you expect, just because you put something in the patch notes, nobody's going to use it. Before the VMP got buffed again, before the Vesper got buffed again, there were still people using the Vesper. You're not going to have 0 people out of millions of people not using a gun just because of what something said on a certain website. So lying is pretty pointless. Anyway, that's all for the Cuda. Hope you like the gameplay. Treyach has really got under my skin. But Treyach, you ain't gonna stop me from using my favorite SMGs, aka the VMP and the Cuda. Much love, Call of Duty community.